Okay, so now let's proceed with the JavaScript operators. So first is the so-called arithmetic operator. Okay, so start tayo from the basic. Okay, pag sinabi nating arithmetic operators, ito ay ginagamit natin to perform basic mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Modulo and additional is the exponential. Okay, so for example here, addition obviously, so ginagamit natin to add two numbers. Okay, so kinukuha natin yung sum ng dalawang numero. Okay, so for example in here, let's sum is equal to 5 plus 3. Okay, so then we got 8. Okay, and then in the subtraction, of course, obviously, we are using this to subtract one number from another. So the difference is yung kinukuha natin. So 5 minus 3, 2. While the multiplication multiplies two number, we are getting the product. Okay, so 5 multiplied by 3, so 15. Now division, so divides one number by another, so we get the quotient. Okay, now when we come to modulo, okay, so returns the remainder of a division. Okay, so ibig sabihin, pag nag-divide ka, at may natira doon, okay, so for example in here, 5 divided by 3, we got 1, di ba? We got 1 kasi may nag-exist lang na isang 3 kay 5. So, ilan yung natitira? So, 2. Okay, so yun yung kinukuha ni modulo. Okay, so kaya dito, ang nangyari, nagmodulo tayo ng 3, so we got 2. Okay, we got 2 as the result. Kasi 5 divided by 3 is 1. Now, the remainder is 2. Okay, so yun yung kinukuha ni modulo. Now, with the exponential, so it raises the number or raises a number to the power of another. Okay, so ibig sabihin, kumukuha tayo ng power. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kapag assign ka ng value like this one, 5, raised to the power of 3, okay? So, sinasabi mo yon exponential. So, ang equivalent niya is 5 times 5 times 5. So, tinatimes mo sa sarili niya yung isang number. Kung ilan mang power yung ibinigay mo sa kanya. Okay, so for example, dito ay 3. Okay, so that means 5 times 5, 25. So, 25 times 5, 125. Okay, so yun yung nakuha natin. Okay, with the exponential. Okay, so ngayon, let's proceed to the example in the script. Okay, so for example, we got an input. Okay, so let's name this na num1. Okay, it got the ID na num1. And palitan natin to into number kasi kailangan natin na number siya para siya ay ma-compute. Okay, so for example, this one is enter first number. Okay, while yung pangalawa, so copy na lang natin yan. And then, let's name this num2, second number. Okay, and then gusto nating may lalabas na result. Okay, so let's just add a division na may ID na result. Okay, so ngayon let's add a button. Okay, so na nagsasabi na siya ay addition. Addition. And another one, so let me just, yan, another one for, let's just say apat pa. Okay, so yan. So, for subtraction, subtraction. This one is multiplication. This one is division. And this one is modulo. And another one for exponential. So, the basic is the 4. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So, additional is si modulo at si exponential. Let me just check. Exponentiation. Sorry. Exponentiation. Okay, so then let's give this an ID. Or at least let's just create the direct script. Okay, ibig sabihin, once na clinic natin to. Okay, so on click, Okay, on click. Okay, just okay, ano na lang tayo, maglagay na lang tayo ng function rather, okay? So, on click addition. Addition. Then let's just create a function. Now in here, ganun din, on click what's this? Subtraction. Subtraction, okay? Next is multiplication. On click multiplication. Next is division. On click divide. Just add. Let's just paliitin na lang natin. Paikliin rather. Subtract, add, subtract, multiply, divide, and say x. Okay, so yeah. So we got that. So now, ngayon, ang gagawin natin is to create those functions. Okay, so ngayon, let's just add an script dito sa baba. And unahin natin yung function ng, what do you call this? Addition. Add. Okay, and then maglagay muna tayo dito ng variable declaration to get the value of first number and the second number, and also para may ma-display tayo dun sa ating division dun sa kay result. Okay, so let's just say let num1. So kukunin natin yung value ng num1, okay, or yung input na may ID na num1, okay? So ngayon, let's just say ilagay natin siya sa variable na first number. First number. Okay? And then, ang i-store natin is yung element na ito. Okay? So, gagamitin natin yung kanyang ID. Document that get element by ID. So, what's the ID name? So, kunin natin, double click, then paste it here. And now, to get the value of this input, so we need the that value. Okay? So, ganun din kay second number. Okay? So, palitan lang natin. Sorry, second number, and let's just say num2. Okay? So, this will get the value na i-enter natin sa input na nauuna. Okay, yung nagsasabi na enter first number. And this one will, sorry, okay? This one will get the value of this second input, which says na enter the second number. Okay? So, ngayon, kung ano yung type natin sa dalawang input na yan, so, yun ay, what do you call this? Pag-a-addin natin, pag-subtract natin, multiply, divide, modulo, and exponential. Okay? So, ngayon, yung result or yung kanilang sum, yung kanilang difference and quotient, dito natin makikita sa result. Okay? So, if we show preview, okay? So, ganyan yung itsura nila. So, yan yung mga pipindutin natin. And dito tayo maglalagay ng number. Okay? So, now, hindi nyo nakikita dyan yung result kasi wala naman talaga tayong nilagay. Okay? So, makikita nyo lang yan kapag may sinabi na tayo. Okay? Now, as for the result, gusto nating mapapunta siya sa value na result. Okay? So, just result na din lang. Okay? And then, kunin natin yung kanyang element. Get element by ID. And then, let's just say, what's the ID result? Then nga pala. Okay, and then just paste it there. Okay, so no need to get the value. So we just want to access the mismong element. Okay, kaya ginawa natin yan. Now, ngayon, kailangan na natin silang pag-addin. Okay, so we can say the first number and the second number yung tatawagin natin. Kasi nga, it holds the value of the num1 or element num1 na nagre-represents dito, and then the second number got the value ng num2, okay, or yung element na num2 sa kanya. Okay, so which is this one. So ngayon, kung anong ibig sabihin nun, so kung anong i-type natin doon sa taas, in here, okay, if we type 2 dito, if we type 1 dito, so yun yung magiging value ng ating variable. Okay, kasi nga, yun yung ina-access natin. So ngayon, ang pag-a-add natin is yung variable. Okay, not the ID name. Okay, so yung mismong variable kung saan sila naka-store. Okay, so now we say function, first number, okay, or let's just say, kasi result yung kukunin natin, okay, so result, okay, result is equal to first name plus second number. Okay? So, kasi nga, addition yung ginagawa natin. So, kaya, plus yung ginawa natin. Okay? Now, ngayon, para ma-display siya dun sa mismong, what do you call this? Sa mismong division natin na result, so, kailangan nating sabihin na, document, or at least a result na din lang, result is equal to, ay, okay, so, let's just rephrase what do you call this? The variable, actual result. Okay, while yung isa ay result. So, ito ay mag-hold lang ng mismong value ng dalawang number. Okay, so ngayon, ito na lang yung gagamitin natin. Okay? Now, kung ano yung magiging kakalabasan nitong dalawa na to, so mai-store sila doon kay actual result. Now, ngayon, kay result, which is yung nag-hold ng ating element na may ID na result, okay, so ito na siya. So ngayon, ang gusto natin gawin sa kanya is maglagay tayo ng laman. Gusto natin ang ilagay na laman is yung sum ng first number and second number. So yun ay naka-store na kay actual result. Kaya ngayon, ang tatawagin natin as the equal dun sa value ng ating result is the actual result. Okay, so ngayon, we can say that text content, okay, is equal to actual result. Ito yung kukunin natin kasi ito na yung pinaka-sum nitong dalawa. Okay? So, ngayon, kung nalilito kayo, pwede natin itong palitan. So, we can say sum. Okay? And we can say sum dito para yung ating result dito ay sum. Okay? So, yan. So, ngayon, let's try kung mag-a-add silang dalawa. Okay? So, 2 plus 2, addition. So, wala siyang nakukuha. Okay? So, ngayon, tingnan natin kung anong mali natin. Okay, so let's try to put it inside the function. Okay, baka kasi hindi siya binabasa kasi nasa labas siya ng function. Sorry. So, wait lang. Let me just... Okay, so yan. So, 2 plus 2 add. Okay, so we got 22. Okay? So, as you can see, dapat makakakuha tayo ng 4. Okay? So, ngayon, ang gagawin nyo, pag ganyan ang nangyari, so, kailangan nyong i-convert yung mga value ng ating kinukuhang number into string or float. Rather, int or float. Okay, so para mangyari yon, so kailangan nyo sa unahan nila ng parse, float. Okay, sorry, wait lang. Okay, parse, float. Okay, and enclose nyo sila sa parenthesis. Hanggang dun sa word na value. Okay, so dun sa end. Okay, so ganun din dun sa isa pa. Okay, so sa lahat ng number na i-compute nyo, kailangan meron silang parse float or parse int sa unahan para sila ay ma-convert into numbers. Kasi binabasa sila ngayon as string. Okay, so ngayon, let's try. 2 plus 2 add, so we got 4. Okay, so yan. So, ibig sabihin na gana yung ginawa natin dito sa part na to. Okay? So, ngayon, let's say, create tayo ng another one for the subtraction. Okay, so copy na lang natin to. And then, paste it down here. Now, get the actual name of that function. Replace the add. Okay? So, as is na tong part ng hanggang dyan sa result. Okay, so ito na lang yung baguhin natin. So, let's just say this is the difference. Okay, so to hold, sorry. to hold yung kanyang result. Okay, so i-copy natin yan and let's just paste it here. And let's just paste it there. Now, ngayon, baguhin lang natin yung kanyang operation. Okay, so into subtraction. Now, ngayon, tatry na ulit natin yung subtraction kung gumagana. So, 5 minus 3. So, we got 2. Okay, so nagana. So, kung pipindutin natin addition, we got 8, we got 2, we got 8, we got 2, we got 8. Okay, ibig sabihin, nagana na yung addition and subtraction natin. Now, let's move on dun sa multiplication natin. Okay, so ganun din. Dahil gumagamit tayo ng button, so ganun din. So, sorry, nawala na. Okay, and then paste lang ulit natin. So, change into, dahil kumukuha na tayo ng product. Okay, let's just say product ito. And then this one. And then let's just remove that and place that. Now, ngayon, sabihin natin siya ay multiply. Okay, kasi multiply yung pangalan ng function natin doon. Now, next is for the division. Okay, so ituloy na natin sa division. Now, palitan lang ulit natin divide. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, it's divide. Yes, it's divide. Now, next is ganun din. So, quotient. Okay, and then let's just copy that, paste it in here, and remove that, replace that with division. Now, next is another one for modulo. Okay, so modulo. And let's just say, kinukuha niya ay remainder. So, let's say remainder. Sorry. Remainder. And let's say it's modulo. Okay. And next is for the exponential. So, si expo. Now, let's say power. Okay. And let's say power. And let's use the exponential. Okay. So, yan. So, ngayon, let's try na pagganahin yung mga yan. Okay? So, for example, 2 and 2. Okay? So, add 4. Subtract 0. Multiply. Multiply. Okay? So, may problema tayo sa multiply. So, let's just see kung ano yon. Multiply. Multiply. Okay? Product. Product. Difference. Difference. Okay. So, yun. So, hindi ko pala nabago yung part na yun. Wait lang. Kasi difference pa din dito. Okay? So, yan. And quotient is quotient. And remainder is supposed to be remainder, not the difference. Sorry. Power is power. Okay? So, yan. So, hindi lang tayo na-change. So, kailangan talaga malinaw yung mata nyo dito. Kasi, minsan hindi siya naglalabas ng error. Okay, so yan. And then 2. Okay, so add 5, subtract 1, multiply by 3 times 2, 6. Division, so we got 1.5. Modulo, 1. And exponential, we got 9. Okay, so ibig sabihin 3 times 3, which is, 9. Okay? So, ganun gumagana yung tinatawag nating basic operation or operators when it comes to all programming languages. Okay, so this is the arithmetic operators. Okay, so yan yung isa sa mga way kung paano nyo siya paganahin. Okay, so parang sa calculator. So pag pinindot mo yung times, okay, pag pinindot mo yung addition, yung multiplication, yung exponential, etc. So yan yung nangyayari. Okay, so kailangan mo ng button or any input na pwede mong gamitin when it comes to computing two numbers. Okay, so actually pwedeng hindi ka na gumamit dyan ng button. Okay, so pwedeng gumamit ka na lang literal ng mismong input. Okay, so in input, so ibig sabihin nun, hindi ka nagagamit ng on-click event. So on input yung gagamitin mo when it comes to this kind of input. Okay, so yun. So that is for the arithmetic operators. Okay?